Welcome to Bear Cooking. I'm Teresa Bear, and today I'm going to make a topping for my grandma's favorite blueberry cheese pie or cheesecake. And as we go along, I'll also give you directions to make a blueberry filling for a pie. I make a little bit less than you would make for a pie. So I started off putting some lemon zest in this pan. I just grated it about a half of a teaspoon directly into the pan to save muss and fuss. Now to the lemon zest, I'm going to add just slightly more than a half a cup of sugar, and I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. If you'd like to, you can also add a half a teaspoon of nutmeg. It's not my favorite, so I'm not going to put that in. And to that, I'm going to add 2.5 tablespoons of cornstarch. The cornstarch is to thicken this. Now, the nice thing about doing this outside of the pan or outside of a pie, if you're making a blueberry pie, is that by making it this way, you don't have to get the blueberries all mushy, and you can preserve it so it's not quite as mushed out and retain the flavors of the blueberries. So I'm going to mix this all up, and then I'm going to put it on the stove. Now I've got the dry ingredients all mixed up in the pan, and I'm gradually going to add some water to this and stir it up. And I'm going to stir it until it starts to boil, and that will allow the cornstarch to work its magic and thicken this sugar sauce. Now we've cooked this until it's bubbling, and it's this nice caramel color and a nice thickness. And now we're going to gently fold in the blueberries. We have 4 6-ounce containers of berries. If you're going to make pie, you're going to need another container to get 4 cups. This is about 3 cups of berries because we're going to use it for that cherry cheese pie topping. But again, if you're making a regular pie, you're going to want to increase this to 4 cups of berries instead of 3. So I've got all of my berries added in here, and I'm being very careful not to smush them. And we're going to go back to the stove and cook them for about 3 minutes. Here's our wonderful blueberry topping. Just took it off the stove, cooked it for 4 minutes instead of 3. And the last step is to add a tablespoon and a half of lemon juice. Remember that lemon that you used for zest earlier? Go ahead and squeeze it and put a tablespoon and a half of lemon juice in here. 2 tablespoons if you're making the bigger pie recipe. You're going to want to let this sit for a couple hours to cool down before you either place it in the pie or put it on top of the cobbler. And my cat is apparently approving of this. So thank you for joining me, and we'll be back later.
This has been a Loki production.